between our solutions. So this we can show it through here. The second pillar is around open connectivity with the outside world, especially from the open connectors portfolio or value proposition. The third is around full integration, including integration, security, or GUI, and the fourth is around machine learning. So API Business Hub goes into the first one, which is out-of-the-box integration. So quickly, just wanted to show you a bit of API Business Hub. And what you can see on the left is some solutions, some content types, etc. So basically, when a customer, so I'm talking really large, you are talking with S4HANA and they want to integrate with a SuccessFactors, and you don't know how to do it, this is a place where you can look. So if I look at SuccessFactors, then here you can have some wildcards showing out-of-the-box integration between two SAP solutions. So through this, you can show somehow the out-of-the-box integration, and you can check some different kind of integration scenario. Now, this is one point. The second point, we were talking to the startups, as Henrik said, and one of the value proposition is why not put their own out-of-the-box integration between, for example, ECC6 or S4HANA and their solution as a wildcard in order to push them, of course, the startups, but also create some kind of added value proposition to differentiate from the competition, or to increase the value of the BOM by adding some sub-cloud platform bill of SKUs. The second thing, so this is one part. If you go on api.sap.com and you navigate here, you can check some kind of out-of-the-box integration. The second part of it is what kind of API is available in our line of business. So, for example, we have Marketing Cloud. If I view more, I will for sure get some sub-cloud platform APIs, and I'm pretty sure there will be S4HANA Cloud at some point. And so the idea, again, is to for customers to understand how they can integrate any outside solution. They can connect to our solution. So a customer wants to buy S4HANA Cloud, they want to connect their own solution. This can be used to understand the kind of APIs that are available. What we have shown, because most of the startup was a retail company, we just showed a C4HANA solution. So for example, SAP Commerce Cloud. We click on SAP Commerce Cloud, and then I would look at the, sorry, I was going to do with SAP Marketing Cloud. SAP Marketing Cloud. So here you have the list of APIs that allows to expose some kind of material, and the kind of material that we showed somehow was a corporate account. So if, for example, a customer has their own solution with a corporate account, and they want to get the information of the corporate account from our SAP Marketing Cloud solution, they would be able to do it as much as if they have some kind of corporate account in some solution and then want to push this information in the future SAP Marketing Cloud solution they are acquiring, then they would be able to do it. So this is a bit technical, but the kind of API that you are getting is, for example, how can I get my list of corporate account? And so, for example, if I want to show my 5 top corporate accounts, and I press somehow execute. So this is really connected to a SAP Marketing Cloud at the backend. It's connecting. I just query the API. Then I have a list of all the corporate accounts with a lot of information. There's a lot, but if we want to filter to the full name in Langskude DE1 on the 5 top one, I can also just select the full name. Okay, and if I click execute, and then I get inline Scudo 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's for your customers who are looking to purchase some kind of line of business solution, SuccessFactors, C4HANA, whatever, and they are looking to understand how we can create some extension, and so for you, how to sell SAP Cloud Platform. This is a tool you can use. And so what I did the exercise of potentially, why not creating an application on SAP Marketing Cloud? So I did it on using the iOS SDK. So it's an application for iPhone devices. Okay. I did not create it myself. Like I did not code myself. Don't ask me to code. I am not really relevant for that. But basically, what I did is I followed a tutorial, and in this tutorial, it explains all the steps to create this SAP Cloud platform application on top of SAP Marketing Cloud using the API Business Hub. So I'm not going to dig into all the details of this tutorial, but what I just want to show you is this part in step 4, where somehow you create the application and you need to connect to your line of business solution using an API. Then you can create this solution directly through the API Business Hub. So you see new destination to a service from the API Business Hub. So the value proposition, for example, there's a SuccessFactors deal. They want to create some extension. Not only can we say we had do extension, but potentially we can show the way to do it on a technical perspective, leveraging the API Business Hub. And so if I run my application, just so that you just have a view of how it does, nothing really fancy, but I hope it gives you an idea of what can be done. So I click play. I guess it's compiling. I have my simulator running. Then I run my new application, and remember I wanted to get the name of the corporate account. That's it. Did I get it right? Yes. So I get it right. So here, in the end, through this application, I'm just looking at the API of my SAP Marketing Cloud. So I just put it into my iPhone. If I look at the details, well, this is really, I would say, raw data, which is not really really readable, but at least I can pull it into my iPhone. And if I look at the corporate account, so I did like a better GUI where you remember I had inline scooter D1, D2, 3, 4, 5, etc. And then you could imagine an application where you want to be able to contact or chat with them directly. So for talking at the startup point of view, we said to them, why not expose even your own API in order for the ecosystem of partners to be able to look at them and create extension, and for you again be able to sell SAP Cloud Platform. So I would say at a really high level, the API Business Hub, it's part of the integration strategy. And two main things to understand: you have an out-of-the-box integration scenario when integrating two solutions, mainly SAP to SAP, but there's also some scenario of SAP to non-SAP. I believe there's a scenario from SAP like SAP ERP to Salesforce, for example. And the second thing is that you are allowed to see all the API from our solutions. Tomorrow, I hope from our startup companies as well, in order to play with them and be able to use them and create your applications directly connecting to the API Business Hub. I talked quite fast, quite a lot. I hope it gave you an idea. Feel free to reach me if you believe there's a potential around that in some of your opportunities.
Okay.
Thank you, Kim.
Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks a lot. So guys, in a nutshell, what does this mean? This means that as a partner or ourselves as individuals, we can actually exploit the API Business Hub to demonstrate, to build a mobile application demonstrating a mobile extension to any of the existing SAP applications that we have on the catalog today. Can be Concur, can be Marketing Cloud, can be S4, can be ByDesign, etc. And I can use the API Business Hub as a backend to a small demo that I put together without needing to have that backend system running. Okay, so if I'm a pure play mobile partner, I can demonstrate connectivity to S4, to Hybris, to anything I want without actually needing to invest in those systems. And if I speak then to a customer that is running, for instance, his own S4 environment, well, you just take the demonstration, you point it at the customer's instance instead. Yeah, you might need to deploy the HANA Cloud Connector, but voila, the application will come up with the customer's data. Okay, so this is just an accelerator making things extremely easy to do. Okay, So please, any of you are running into any issues with partners, saying, "Oh, I cannot develop mobile applications or web applications or do all of these things on SAP Cloud Platform," which same goes for SAC, because I don't have all of these backend systems running. Well, give us a call, Kim, myself, or Peter von Linstov, or Laurent Rieu, all of these people specializing in cloud platform that are on the call today, and set up the call with the partner or with the colleagues that you have that are claiming that is too difficult to do, and we will walk you through it in 5 minutes, just the way Kim just did. Okay.